What do you want?
I am called Strider, and your friend promised to have a talk with me.
You said I might hear something to my advantage, I believe. What have you to say?
Several things, but I have my price.
What do you mean?
It is nothing you can't afford. I want to travel with you until I choose to leave.
Indeed. Even if I wanted another companion, I would not agree to any such thing until I knew a good deal more about you.
Excellent. You seem to be coming to your senses again, after that little prank in the common room.
It was a sheer accident.
I wonder. Accident, then. You have been much too careless so far. Anyways, I will tell you what I know and leave the reward to you as you see fit.
Fine. What do you know?
Too much. Too many dark things. But as for your business, I have keen ears and can usually avoid being seen or heard. I was behind a hedge this morning and heard 4 hobbits approaching. One said to the other, "Please, remember that the name Baggins must not be mentioned. I am to be called Underhill." That interested me that I followed him here. Maybe Mr. Baggins is an honest name behind. If so, I would advise him to be more careful.
I don't see what is my name to do. Mr. Strider may have an honest reason for eavesdropping and spying. If so, I would advise him to explain.
Well answered. The explanation is simple. I was looking for Frodo Baggins because I had learned that he was carrying out of the Shire something of interest to me and my friends. Now, don't mistake me. I shall take more care of that secret than you do, and care is needed. Watch every shadow. Black horsemen have come through Bree.
I should have guessed. Why on earth did we behave so foolishly? We should have kept quiet in our room.
Yes, that little accident made your position more dangerous.
Hardly more than it was already. I knew these dark riders were pursuing me, but now they seem to have missed me and gone away.
Do not count on that. They will return, and in greater numbers. For there are more of them, and there are people in Bree who are not to be trusted. Many will sell anything to anybody, even for mischief or amusement.
What would they sell? And what has my accident got to do with them?
News of you, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if they heard about it before the night is over. As for my reward, do as you take me as your guide or not. But I may say that I know all the land between the Shire and the Misty Mountains, for I have wandered them for many years. You may escape the riders for a bit, but they will catch up and take you where there is no one to help you. Do you wish that? They are terrible. Perhaps I know more about these pursuers than you do. You fear them, but not enough. Strider will help you escape by paths that are seldom used. Will you have him?
With your leave, Mr. Frodo, I say no. Well, I say yes to his advice about being careful, and I say we use it on him. He comes from the wild, and I don't hear nothing good about that. He knows more than I like. Who's to say he won't just take us into a trap?
No, I don't agree. I think you are not as you choose to look. But Sam is right in this. I don't see why you warn us to take care, and yet you ask us to take on your trust. Why the disguise? Who are you? And what do you really know about my business? And how do you know it?
A lesson in caution well learned. But caution is one thing and wavering is another. You will never get to Rivendell on your own now, and to trust me is your only chance. You must make up your minds.
I've come to bid you good night. Well, alright, it's like this. If it's done any harm, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, but I'm a busy man, you see. But one thing after another have jogged my memory, and I've remembered I'm supposed to look for a hobbit named Baggins.
And what has that to do with me?
Ah, you know better than me. I won't give you away, but he told me you would be going by the name of Underhill.
And who is he?
Why, Gandalf. He's my friend, but I don't know what he'll do once he's learned what I've done.
Well, what have you done?
3 months ago, he came to my office and asked me to send a letter to the Shire. It's addressed plain enough.
A letter to me from Gandalf!
Ah, then your right name is Baggins.
It is, and you better hand over that letter and explain why you never sent it.
You're right, Master. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm a busy man, and after a few days when no one wanted to take the letter, it slipped out of my mind. But now, with all these strange happenings, I've remembered again.
What do you mean?
Those black riders. They're looking for a Baggins, and if they mean well, then I'm a hobbit. When they came asking at my door, I sent them away, but that didn't stop them from asking around. And that ranger, Strider's been asking questions too. Tried to get in to see you before you had to bite to eat, he did.
He did, and much trouble would have been saved if you had let him in, Bartleman.
You keep popping up. What do you want now?
He's here with my leave. He's offered me his help.
Well, you know your own business, but if I were in your plight, I wouldn't take up with a ranger.
Then who would you take up with? A fat innkeeper who only remembers his name because people yell it at him all day long? They cannot stay at the pony, and they cannot go home. Would you go with them and protect them from the Black Riders?
Me? Leave Bree? I wouldn't do that for any money. But why can't you just stay here for a while, Mr. Underhill? What are all these queer goings-on? What are all these black men after, and where do they come from, I'd like to know.
I'm sorry, I can't explain more. I'm tired and very worried, and it's a long tale. But if you would like to help me, I should tell you, as long as I stay here, you are in danger. I'm not sure, but I believe these riders are from...
They are from Mordor, Bartleman, if that means anything to you.
Save us! That's the worst news that's come to Bree in my lifetime.
It is. Are you still willing to help me?
I am, but what can I do
Against the shadow in the east? Very little, but each bit helps. You can let Mr. Underhill stay here tonight, as Mr. Underhill. You can put the name Baggins from your head.
I'll do that. Me and my folks will keep watch for tonight. Get some sleep if you can.
In any case, we must be called at dawn. We will leave as soon as possible tomorrow. Breakfast at 6:30, please.
Right. To Baggins, or Underhill, I should say. Good night.
Are you going to open that letter now?
Oh, yes. Dear Frodo, bad news has reached me here.
I must be off at once. You had better leave Baggins soon, and get out of the Shire at the end of... I will return as soon as possible, and follow you if I find you gone. Leave a message for me here if you pass through Bree. You can trust the landlord, Butterbur. You may meet a friend of mine on the road. A man, lean, dark, tall, and by some called Strider. He knows our business and will help you. Make for Rivendell. There I hope we will meet again. If I do not call, advise you. Yours in haste, Gandalf. P.S. Do not use it again, for any reason whatsoever. Do not travel by night. P.P.S. Make sure it is the real Strider. There are many strange men on the road. His real name is Aragorn. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all who wander are lost. P.P.P.S. I do hope Butterbur sends this promptly. A worthy man, but his memory is like lumber. Things wanted always buried. I shall roast him. Well.
Herbs roasting. If I had got this letter, we could be safe in Rivendell right now. But what could have happened to Gandalf right? Why didn't you tell me Gandalf's friends? It gave time.
Would it? Would any of you believe me till now? I knew nothing of this letter. For all I knew, I had to persuade you with no proofs. I was not going to tell you all about myself at once.
How do we know you are the Strider Gandalf speaks of? You did not speak of him until we got the letter. You may be a play-acting spy, trying to get us to come along with you. You may have done in the real Strider and taken his clothes. What do you say to that?
That you have a stout heart. But my only answer to you, Sam Gamgee, is this. If I killed the real Strider, I could kill you. I should have killed you already without all this talk. If I was after the ring, I could have it. Now! But I am the real Strider, fortunately. I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and if by life or death I can save you, I will.
I believed you were friends before the letter. Or at least I wished it. You have frightened me several times tonight, but never in the way a servant of the enemy would, I think. I think one of his spies would seem fair and feel fouler, if you see what I mean.
I see. I look foul, but seem fair. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all who wander are lost.
Do those verses apply to you, then? I was wondering why Gandalf put them in his letter. And how do you know they were in the letter?
I did not know, but I am Aragorn, and those verses go with that name. Well, with Sam's permission, we'll call that settled. Strider will be your guide.